What's up, guys? Mr. Yates here. Today we're actually going to take a look at combining area and perimeter. So let's read the problem behind me. Create a rectangle that has the same area and a different perimeter as the rectangle below. Whoa. Alright, the first thing we want to do is take a look at the rectangle below. We have the side measurements, but what we don't have is the area or perimeter. Let's start there. So I know that if my length is 3 and my width is 4, in order for me to find the area, I need to multiply those two numbers. So 3 times 4, I could skip count, let's do 3, 4 times. So 3, 6, 9, 12. My area of this rectangle is going to be 12 square centimeters. 12 square centimeters. Cool. And now to find the area, I just need to add up all the sides. Be careful here though, because a common mistake I see is sometimes people will look at this and say, oh, the perimeter must be 7 because 4 plus 3 is 7. And that's true, 4 plus 3 is 7, but remember with perimeter we need to add up all of the sides. So I need to fill in what this side would be and what this side would be, even though they're not labeled. So I know because this is a rectangle that opposite sides are going to be equal. So I'm going to fill in this side as 4 centimeters and this side as 3 centimeters. So 3 plus 3 is 6, 4 plus 4 is 8, and 6 plus 8 is 14. So my perimeter is 14 centimeters. Awesome. So now this problem looks a little different because now I can read this different. So now I have to create a rectangle that has the same area, so a rectangle with an area of 12, and a different perimeter, so a perimeter that isn't 14. Cool. So the first thing I want to do, if I'm creating a rectangle that has an area of 12, I need to think of factors of 12. Well, they already took 3 and 4, so other factors I can think of would be 2 and 6. So let me make a rectangle that is 2 units long and 6 units wide. So I'm going to label that as 2 centimeters and 6 centimeters. Cool. So now let's check our work to see if this one works out. I know that 2 times 6 is 12. So my area for this rectangle is going to be 12 square centimeters. Awesome. So it matches the first part. We have the same area. Now let's check the perimeter. Again, I need to fill in my last two sides so that I get the right number for my perimeter. So I'm going to go ahead and write in 6 centimeters on this side and 2 centimeters down here. Now let's add. 2 plus 2 is 4. 6 plus 6 is 12. 4 plus 12 is 16. So for this rectangle, I have a perimeter of 16 centimeters. And that works because it's different than this rectangle. So one thing we want to look at here is, even though rectangles may have the same area, it does not mean that their perimeter is going to be the same.